Instead of focusing on the love affair between Derrick Johnson and Anna Stubblefield, I will instead delve more into the mindset of Anna Stubblefield. But first, let's do a very quick recap on the Netflix series Tell Them You Love Me. Anna Stubblefield is a professor at Rutgers University, and at the time, she is teaching an ethics class. John is one of her students, and he learns about facilitated learning through Anna Stubblefield's class. Facilitated learning is basically when a facilitator guides the hand of a disabled so that they are able to communicate. John tells Anna Stubblefield that his brother Derrick Johnson has cerebral palsy and the mental capabilities of approximately a 1-year-old. Anna offers to assist Derrick with facilitated learning. She does so, and after some time, Anna Stubblefield tells Derrick's family that he is very capable of communicating and expressing emotional intelligence. However, Derrick's family has never seen this side of him. Anna continues to work with Derrick, and after some time, Anna and Derrick sit down with his family and let his family know that they are in love and have been intimate. His family vehemently disagrees with this. They feel as though Derrick is unable to give consent. Also, Anna is married with 2 young children at the time. However, Anna continues to try to get in touch with Derrick, but to no avail. The family eventually gets Anna locked up for first-degree aggravated assault. So now let's take a closer look into Anna Stubblefield's mindset. There's 2 factors I want to pay attention to: Anna's mother and Anna's husband. Anna's mother is pictured here. Anna's mother is named Sandra McLennan. Sandra McLennan has worked with blind children and cognitively impaired children since 1963. Sandra was one of the earliest practitioners and first-generation facilitators of facilitated learning, called FC. For decades, Sandra taught disabled people and children social skills with the hope of helping them move out of state-run hospitals and community housings so that they can be more independent. Sandra did most of this work out of her house. So this means that Anna grew up watching her mother work with these impaired children. Listen to Anna describe her childhood.
When I was a child, I came from an unusual family. My mom did work with people with a range of physical disabilities, people with intellectual disabilities who came to the house. My mom had a t-shirt with the slogan, "Labels are for jars, not people." I found disability interesting because of that exposure.
Can you imagine being a child and watching your mother care for and give other children a special type of attention? An attention that Anna would never get because she was able-bodied and didn't require that type of attention? I'm not blaming Sandra, but it seems as though Sandra was planting seeds into the impressionable mind of Anna. This is called parental blueprinting. Many of us have experienced it to some degree. Listen to Anna describe almost romanticizing being disabled.
And so I got my dad to build me a pair of crutches so I could pretend to be post-polio or have cerebral palsy or something like that. I'd tie a blindfold on and spend all afternoon.
So Anna, at a young age, was hopping around on crutches and pretending to be blind. But if that was not enough, her mother also taught her Braille and sign language in elementary. Listen to this.
During her elementary years, I taught her how to write Braille. At her request, I got her a blind pen pal. She was interested in sign language, and I think she may have learned some of that.
So this is how Anna Stubblefield grew up. This was how she was raised. So if that wasn't enough, her mother, while I believe Anna was in high school, asked her to be her videographer for many of her facilitated learning sessions. So this is where Anna had her first job with her mother, working hand in hand, recording sessions and not allowed really to be a child, not allowed to have her mother and have that special care from her mother, but having to see it through the lens of her mother taking care of other children and giving them special needs. And like I said, I'm not blaming Sandra. I'm just saying that this did seem to plant seeds in Anna's mind of how to treat others. Some kids that do not have any control of their environment while they're young grow up to try to create an environment in which they now have the upper hand and have control to some degree. This is what it appears that Anna Stubblefield did with Derrick Johnson. The next aspect is Anna's husband, or ex-husband. Anna married Roger Stubblefield in 1989, had a son, and a few years later also had a daughter. This daughter, Zoe, played a vital role in Anna Stubblefield's case. During the trial, Zoe, Anna's daughter, was only 16 years old, but she adamantly defended her mother, firmly stating, "My mother is a very good person." Zoe testified on behalf of her mother during the sentence hearing and portrayed her mother as a vulnerable person. Her testimony highlighted the emotional toll the trial took on their family, revealing glimpses of domestic violence by her husband, Roger, allegedly. If what Zoe was saying during the testimony is true and that Anna had to endure domestic violence from her husband Roger, allegedly, then this also contributes to the fact that Anna wanted a relationship with Derrick Johnson in which she could ultimately control the situation in something that she was comfortable doing, helping, facilitating, being the communicator, being the educator. She had really complete control in this situation, and that might have gave her a sense of comfort. In my personal opinion, I do believe she fell victim to her own delusion, believing that Derrick was this person that she was creating, the perfect partner for her in her eyes, the perfect situation that she could now control, be cared for, and nothing could go wrong. However, this situation was complicated and had many layers to it, so I would be interested to know what you guys think.
Not my cup of tea.